Hey, what's going on, y'all? It is the Unmanageable Negroes. I am Alton Walker Show.
Comedian Marvin
I messed that up.
Hunter.
You supposed to do UN, my bad.
The UN. I am a.k.a. the Grumpy Uncle.
It's your boy Wellington Ojukwu, Juku Nation. Stand up.
I like when Marvin do it. The UN. I messed that whole.
The UN.
Unmanageable Negroes.
Yeah, man. We here, man. God dog it. We here. I'm gonna start hitting it. I'm gonna start hitting this thing. I'm gonna start hitting this.
That's when this the Kumite bell right
Oh,
here.
we gonna start hitting the bell.
This is the
bell.
Kumite bell. This let you know it's on. It's somebody gonna die.
We back, baby. We about to go to a whole nother level with the podcast. We appreciate everybody that's tuning in and supporting. We hear y'all. Y'all talking. We appreciate it, man.
We are listening.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. 100%.
We appreciate you. We love you. We are listening. We're going to give you what you were asking.
Hey, so y'all keep tuning in. Y'all, hey, man, thank y'all for the love, man. We about to take it to another level, man. We got them shirts coming to you.
I don't know when.
I know I said that last show, and we still ain't got it.
When? We gonna get it together.
There's a couple people want that shirt too, boy.
We gonna get it together.
I want a shirt. I ain't.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Gotta do it.
Get that shirt.
I ain't got a shirt myself, man.
Yeah.
Marvin like one of the only people with the shirt.
The only one got the shirt, man.
You know what's crazy? He didn't even ask our sizes or nothing.
You got the print. Everybody got the print.
Who got the print?
We got the go get it yourself, nigga.
Yeah.
They got the print.
I sent it to y'all in an email. See, this is what
he
happens.
didn't want to take the group photo.
This is what happens.
He definitely didn't want to take a group photo.
I got a black photo.
Take the group photo.
Hey, we were both take group photo. He goes.
Hey man, in my mind, I already had a black picture that you could have put on it.
Photoshop.
I was trying to do a photo shoot.
We do need to do that.
Oh, black. Oh, you know, I got a picture with black. Oh.
I'm out here being frugal,
man. All right, y'all, man. You know we don't try to, dilly dally. We try to, I don't know whatever. We try to just jump on into it, man. We missed a few things. I know we've been gone a couple of weeks. Had to take care of some business, but we could not go without talking about this doggone Pastor Wilson.
Pastor Wilson.
Woo!
The candy liquor. The candy liquor. In the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
Licking
You saw that Pastor Wilson relative.
This is what you call an advanced course in Bible study. Anytime you are soliciting help, now who else is going to want to come to you? You can't have, if your woman is going to see Pastor Wilson, just know it ain't, she's trying to get her ticker cleaned. She's trying to get her clock whistled.
Ain't nothing about that is about the Lord.
You don't think so?
No.
He was speaking in tongues.
He was doing that. He was doing it. Looked like he tried to put his whole head in and wear for a hat at one point.
Hey.
And kept looking at the camera.
Like I understand, I get it. You want your congregation to be one. You want to take care of your congregation. You want to take care of your sheep, and you want them to spend more for tithe and offering. But how far are you willing to go?
He getting it
to where you up in the hotel? Ain't that part of the money?
If you don't know about the Pastor,
them look like Motel 6 sheets.
If you don't know
where they at,
you got to come to their level. If you don't know about the Pastor Wilson situation, man, you could Google it, look it up. A pastor basically married, got a church, man, got basically a sex tape out. I don't know why he let the young lady record him eating that box, but he was straight eating that box, man, and it went viral.
Is he the first one to put a Christian sex tape out?
That's the first Christian sex tape.
So can you find it in Walmart?
Pastors is out here. Pastors been slanging dick for a long time.
Yeah,
for a long time.
You're right.
Long time. Ain't nothing new. Just on film. It's just like police brutality. They've been doing it. And now we just catching it with cameras.
Hey, to be honest with you, it's probably a good time to be a pastor, man. He's representing well, man, from my understanding.
But he married, though.
But he still represented well.
I don't think his wife would agree with you.
Yeah,
I think
that's why it went viral, because they was like,
but the performance level.
Ain't that Sister Haley lead? You do how you mess around on the lead usher?
Hey, but he didn't only lick the box. He licked that back.
Yeah, he had some booty hole in his mouth too.
He licked some
He had a
booty
little booty
hole.
hole. He had some booty hole.
He went all in, but
He partaked of the anus.
How, as a pastor, can you explain that when you go back in?
The Spirit moved.
12.
when you go back to church,
How you gonna explain this Sunday?
how you gonna do it?
Because everybody gonna have their phone out.
Pastor,
The Spirit moved.
what you gonna say? Well,
Let he without lick cast the first stone.
Boy.
hey, your congregation looked. That is tough. But the question is, why would you let her record you? I know she blackmailed him. It had to be some type of blackmail. She wanted some money, and you started tripping.
He
or
an
something.
old dude, and she probably young, and then he, probably catching a couple of bills. He stopped doing it, and she like, okay, I got something for your ass.
That video probably old too.
That video probably old.
That video probably old. Because here's the thing, everybody's getting on Pastor Wilson, but I always look at the chick too, man. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
That man, that's a married man too, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know
Why
what?
why the man always get
Oh, I can tell you exactly why. Because you can't hold a woman accountable ever for shit like that. If it's gonna be a man and a woman duly in the wrong, more emphasis gonna be put on that dude all the freaking time.
because nobody talking about the girl.
Nobody
Well,
talking about the girl.
This
At all.
the thing. But the pastors are held to a higher standard. If
That is true.
If you're supposed to be over the congregation telling us what's wrong, what's not, you are held as a higher moral authority. And so people look to you to, do more. We all get it. Everybody messes up. We get that 100%. I get it. Everybody messes up 100%. I'm not,
Yeah.
but
Man,
you was down there giving a tutorial
that nigga was
I
doing
do
that
agree.
thing,
He was held to a
on
high
how to
standard.
keep your members
though.
coming out their pockets for tithing and offering.
I was actually proud of the man.
He was Shama Lama higher.
For his age, he had
He
a lot
was
of vigor, ferociousness with his devouring of the cooler monkey.
Do you think he was staying down there longer just to make sure he never mind.
Hey, here's the thing though. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Like, if you got a pastor that's single, don't be thinking that man ain't having sex.
Oh, he's slinging dick.
Come on, man.
We ain't talking about that.
But I mean, Pastor Wilson was married.
The only reason this really went viral because pastor family, they over here wondering where you at. What excuse do you think he gave? Which deacon do you think he threw under the bus to let his wife know I'm gonna be late?
He was out ministering
I was out there, man. That
to
woman,
his flock.
that woman stuff. I don't even understand.
If it's just one, so what it make it? Because if it,
I thought it was my wife. I was asleep and I
Wonder.
woke up. I thought it was you, baby. I was asleep.
You know what's interesting? She gonna excuse it, and I ain't knocking it. But when Teddy, from Mary, what's the other Mary?
Oh yeah, the cheated
What's the other Tina?
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
her
kinda,
when
one
he,
of them cute, and one of them.
I ain't going up. I ain't going. I ain't going up.
Hey, I'm just playing.
so
The other one of them, the other one.
I ain't going up, man. I ain't going.
with Tina, the one that got cheated on. That's the one.
Yeah, Tina got cheated. But both of them got cheated on from my.
And you know what's
Tina told that nigga call up though.
But guess what she said? The devil made him do it.
The devil made her husband cheat.
Yeah.
The devil made him do it.
Amen.
I don't fault Teddy. The devil made him do it.
You get by with the devil made him do it now.
And he definitely. Well, no, she may have told us that, but she shot his car. She ain't shoot the devil car.
Yeah, that nigga tore that car.
If the
up,
devil made him do it, why you shoot Teddy car?
If you got it, man. You got the Lord on
So
your side.
when he go in to church Sunday, I'm sure Pastor Wilson was like, y'all know who.
But they are used to death. You can't judge me. Only God can judge me.
Some of y'all do the same thing.
You ain't got no hell to put me in and touch not mine. No, they'll use all that to death, man.
to avoid accountability.
Hey,
Exactly.
I'll put it like this though. If Pastor Wilson was my pastor, I would be right there on Sunday. Nigga, get up there and preach, man.
Because he
Do your
been
thing.
doing it. You would have been knowing he did. He
You know what I'm
he
saying?
just got caught.
Here's the thing, and that's what bothers me with Christianity. You will see a nigga on stage or a pastor on stage doing like praising God, getting folks saved, doing all this stuff, and then you find out he did something, and all of a sudden, what? He ain't anointed. Kirk Franklin put all them albums out. I know we ain't on them yet, but this is an example. He put all them albums out. Melodies from Heaven, all that junk out. And then they find out
He likes the porn.
He likes porn, and all of a sudden, like,
That's different.
but I'm like, why he was singing melodies and you was falling out. Pastor Wilson, while y'all was falling out, crying and giving your life to Christ, he was licking that box. So what's the difference now?
I do expect a little bit more from a pastor.
But what's the difference though, Marvin?
It ain't porn.
Because you found out?
It ain't porn.
You can't be out here wilding just like everybody else, and I'm supposed to listen to you.
Hey,
I don't know.
What's the difference?
The difference is Kirk Franklin was addicted to porn. Pastor Wilson was making porn.
It's a difference.
It's a huge difference.
different.
Pastor Wilson was making his own videos with someone outside his marriage.
But what I'm
That's
saying
the
is this,
difference.
though, Will, the
That's a
question
huge
is,
difference. Pastor Wilson was the star.
But what I'm saying is they
Kirk
did
was the consumer.
but they were doing it in that video came out, he was still in the pulpit preaching and people was crying. People was crying, giving their life to Christ while he was still licking that box and nobody knew.
I'm not saying that, I'm not here
That would bother me
to
sometimes.
say he's bad or whatever the case is. What I am telling you is there's a huge difference.
From
Ain't nothing
Kirk
to
Franklin
compare.
singing porn and,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Pastor Wilson, he might bring one of them herpily burps back to his wife on his mouth.
But I'm
One of them herpily burps on his mouth.
most of the I'm just saying most of the pastors that I know most of the pastors that I know
Got a little bird nest on your mouth.
I remember they used to sit
One of them bird nests on your mouth.
Man, if y'all get this nigga out of here.
I'm just saying, man. I just know a lot of people that be singing about God, preaching about God. They be doing the stuff, and then they'll stop listening to them when they find out. But at the time, they were doing it.
But you the head of the flock. You supposed to be trying to be Christ-like. You can't be out here wilding like everybody else.
But what I'm saying is,
Like everybody else.
But if you wilding out like everybody else, what I'm saying is, it's always cool when nobody knows. Because when they was wilding out, y'all was falling all over the place. He was laying hands, doing all kind of stuff.
What are you saying?
It's like
We should get past it.
Yeah, he was doing it already. So now you found out. Now you don't want to listen to him no more.
Well, it's a basic 10 commandments, man. If you out there breaking them, and we know you breaking them, I ain't trying to.
So the thing is not to know that. Don't let me know.
Yeah.
But why not? And on my end, I'd rather you let me know. Let me see you how real you are. Let me know you.
I don't want to
Get
know.
back up there and preach, man.
I don't want to know you out here fucking 6 women in the congregation and you up here talking about infidelity in the pulpit. I don't want to
But this is what I'm saying. I ain't gonna.
Yeah.
Let me.
So he might as well step down to an usher position. Now he can usher.
Yeah, he can deacon.
He'd be a great usher, and nobody will fault him for what him and
fuck up all time.
Sister Mary is doing. But when you leading and you trying to get people, like they gonna
park cars outside.
Like it's
transportation ministry.
He can't. It's certain things he can't talk about.
Be a parking lot ministry.
You can't never go on about unfaithfulness, or he can. Well, you know what? You know what's crazy?
You're right.
Montel Jordan be talking about that, but he did that before he was a pastor.
But
Because if in Victory Church, he always everybody one of the members was like, I'm tired of him always talking about the infidelities and how his marriage survived.
But
that's where we go. So he do talk about it.
That Joe,
he do be talking about it.
They be like,
but look at Joel Osteen. Let's find out Joel Osteen cheated on his wife.
Because
I'm just saying what if
the Night Rider?
He don't never
like the Night Rider.
But what I'm saying, he don't talk about like not cheating on your wife. He don't talk about infidelity and God gonna get you and all that. He's a positive pastor. So if he get figured out, if they find out he been slanging that dick around, I'm gonna be like, man, but y'all been listening to Joel. He's still
how would Joel Osteen confess?
They not gonna.
How would he confess?
Look here. I would like to say, before I say this, I want to say that my wife, Victoria, and I have always been together, and we have all fallen short. But let us not judge one another. So before we begin service, I would like to say this. It was a man and his wife. They became vegetarians, vegans. And the tragedy is they were no longer able to meet each other.
Stupid.
I'm just saying.
Joel.
I'm just saying. If I've just seen it where I used to be a assistant youth pastor, so I know the stuff that goes behind the scenes. It's a bunch of pastors that do a bunch of stuff, and people don't be knowing about it. And I be seeing them going there and preach, and people be falling all over the place, and not knowing. Like last night, I just seen this nigga get down. He was drinking, doing all that. But it's like when I find out,
drinking is okay.
Why drinking okay? I mean,
drinking ain't supposed to be okay.
It don't supposed to be okay.
Whoa, getting drunk is not supposed to be okay. Y'all forget.
Well, that's what they be saying.
Drinking was so important that it was Christ's first miracle. That ain't me. I ain't right there.
You know somebody that argue and say, the wine back then was different from that.
Well, no, it wasn't. That thing was 10%. It was 50% proof.
It wasn't Hennessy.
It was 50% proof.
It was grapes.
The wine was stronger back then. They believed in man up.
Hey. If that man Pastor was saying, man, I'm trying to do better with my wife, me and my wife good. Get back up there and preach, man. I'm coming to your church, Pastor was. Tell me where your church at. I'll beat up.
I ain't got nothing to say as far as this is who he is and what he should be. Hey, man, that's on you, dog.
That man taught a lot of men.
The church in trouble.
That man taught a lot of men how to keep their woman.
Did he?
That was a workshop.
All I know is this a happy deacon. It's a happy deacon in that church right now. So this what you doing? How you expect to lead this congregation when you can't even lead your home?
You don't know these deacons.
There's a deacon in there that want that position right now.
These deacons is like,
he
good job, dog.
Nigga.
No.
The church.
They not about the good job.
In trouble.
Deacons are the nastiest men in the world, nigga. These niggas are nasty.
I get what you saying, but now I can see. Now I seen them. Look here, I ain't. That she was a. She was waterbed size. So I'm not gonna sit here. I'm sure they wasn't. I'm sure they wasn't like pounding you up like good job, nigga. You almost drowned.
Organized religion is in trouble right now.
That was. Like deacons might pound you up if they see you do one that's like a. And I ain't saying she not a 10 for what she was, but.
What you about to say about religion?
She
was a chubby one. Now she was. She had a football.
I ain't saying she was that, but she was. I'm surprised he could breathe. Because if she would have just dropped them legs on his shoulders,
you almost couldn't see his face.
Deacon wouldn't have survived. Y'all would have had to put. Y'all would have the pastor. It would have had to been another deacon step up, and I don't know how he gonna explain.
He had some thick thighs on him. All right. All I'm saying is, man, these dudes that y'all be putting y'all faith, stop acting like these niggas are gods. These jokers are human beings.
Yes, absolutely.
So when you find out they messed up, don't be surprised. Ask that nigga, you all right? You good? Man, brush it off. Get back up there and preach, man. Pastor Wilson, get back up there, man.
I don't know about that, dog.
That's how I feel.
What if he beating his wife?
I mean, what I'm saying is,
I don't want to listen to this nigga beating his wife.
No, I'm not. This is what I'm saying. Now, if Pastor Wilson if he gonna continue to do that, then I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna keep. Now you married. Now either divorce your wife, get that junk straight.
So how many times?
But don't keep cheating on your wife.
How many times? What?
How many times does he mess up before you like?
The Bible say 7.
All I'm saying is niggas gonna mess up. But if a dude is like, I'm trying to get it right, like if I'm a pastor, I messed up, y'all found out, I feel remorseful, I'm trying to get it right. I'm not gonna be like, no, man, nah, because he was doing it anyway.
But the Bible say how many times? You know the Bible? It's
7 times 77, something like that.
7 times. You supposed? I think that's a big ass. Ain't that convenient? You can sit up here and fuck up 7 times.
It's a lot of stuff in there that's convenient for whoever wrote it. I mean, they said slaves be
I'm just
obedient
saying,
to your master.
If this man telling the truth, man, if his stuff he's saying is right, that's like if Bill Gates, Warren Buffett cheat on his wife. You think I ain't gonna read this man book about finance?
Yeah, finance ain't got nothing to do with your soul, though, nigga.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, but if he's saying the truth about your soul, it ain't got nothing to do with him.
And you know what's crazy? Every church got a couples ministry retreat.
Hey man, Pastor Wilson, I need to invite him.
So how he's supposed to? You know how you supposed to stand over the? And this is for the couples that's been in troubles. Your relationship been in shambles, and who better to tell you?
I'm just trying to tell you what I see.
No, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
A current crackhead trying to give you, just say no and talk about the ills of drugs and shit. I want to hear that shit from him.
But if
you on drugs now.
But if he telling the truth, it's the truth.
But this nigga on drugs now. Give me somebody else.
Hey, the truth is the truth.
Give me somebody else. I don't want to hear from him. And you currently on it. I ain't saying he off. He doing it now.
But the
he
truth
just
is the
hit
truth.
the pipe before he start talking to me.
And that nigga tell you, hey man, don't do this. It's the truth though. I ain't gonna say like this nigga. Like I gotta take what he's saying. It's
true. I'm
true.
not gonna hire him to talk to children about drugs. If you hitting the pipe.
It may be the best person to talk
No,
about.
you need one that's off of it.
That's off of it.
You supposed to show.
I'm
you supposed
gonna bring
to
the nigga with no teeth.
No.
Hey,
you supposed to be able to show them that it is possible to get off. If you bring somebody that's on it right now, you ain't showing us a possibility.
It's just like a stripper being over the debutante ball. Like, bitch, what is you doing?
If she telling them girls to keep theyself, don't give yourself up to a woman. I mean, whatever.
Hey man, you making a lot of what do we have next?
We
got a whole lot more to touch outside of this.
The reason why I said it is because I've seen where pastors be messing up, and they get up there and preach, and nobody knows.
This ain't your moment to fight for.
And they be doing it. We imperfect people with a perfect message.
Hey man,
if you got the message, if it's truth, I'm gonna listen.
Man,
I don't care.
Sometimes the messenger matters.
Well, it don't matter to me.
Hey,
if it's truth, it's truth.
Yeah, the messenger does matter.
Not to me.
Messenger
I'm just saying to me it doesn't.
Nigga, you had kids. You ain't finna let no crackhead talk to your kids about no drugs. He doing the drugs now.
If he say don't do drugs, I'm gonna be like, hey, that nigga.
It's just like you gonna let R. Kelly motherfucking babysit.
You come on, that's
no.
No, I'm just saying he a pedophile.
But if R. Kelly, start talking about God or talk about something that's true, I can't sit up there and be like, hey, don't listen to him.
No, but he can't talk to you about kids though. I mean, he can't be no mentor to no preteens.
Big Brother program?
Hell no.
If R. Kelly said right now, children, you should not mess with women under the age of 15.
You drowning, brother.
Let's go to the next topic, man. I made my point.
Hey, we still on religion though, cause Kirk Franklin. What Kirk Franklin say?
Kirk Franklin said that in 2015 or 2016 was the first time he talked about the awareness of Philando Castile
at the Dove Award.
At the Dove Awards, and it was edited out.
Yep.
He addressed them, and history repeated itself.
Yeah.
And which was of 2019, he talked about and what's crazy is he talked about it in the sweetest way possible.
Yeah.
He said he addressed that she got shot in front of her nephew and said, we need to bring awareness to these white police officers killing these black people. We need to pray for the family of Atiana and also pray for the family of the cop. Look, I ain't here to pray for that. I ain't praying for him or his family.
Where's your compassion?
Man, I got compassion for Atiana.
Yeah.
These people keep getting murdered and ain't nobody doing nothing. And this man, stop trying to comfort killers.
What tripped me out is when it happened in 2016, he never alerted the public and TBN never responded. You shouldn't have went back fucking with them no way.
He had an award.
He was doing shit before that.
Well, he said they in the video he said they was going to fix it.
The Dove Award was.
The Dove Award.
TBN never responded to him at all.
I thought he said both of them was going to fix it.
No. The Dove people were going to fix it.
Okay.
TBN never said shit.
Oh, okay. Well.
So I'm tell you something. There's a difference out there. Just like what he said. If you go back and look at the thing. You got gospel community, you got Christian community. That is code for black and white.
Yeah.
It's like that with the comedy community too. If you're a black comic and you get most of your money over there on the Christian side, you can't run your ass over there to TD Jakes them shit too much.
Yeah.
Or they'll stop fucking with you over there.
Yeah. And luckily, Kirk is the one that could cross over. He could go back and forth.
Yeah.
But and if you don't know what the Dove Award is like he said, the white Emmys, whatever
It's
the
like
music.
the Grammys. He said it was.
Grammys.
Yeah.
He
It's the
compared
white
it to the
Grammy.
Christian Grammys.
Stella.
And the Stella Awards is the gospel. That's
Gospel,
that's
that's
the black Grammys. And so it is a separation. And sometimes the black artists will be able to cross over to the Dove Awards and get an award there. And like I said, he went over there twice and tried to address the issue, and they cut that junk out twice. So he's boycotting.
But they so-called people
Christian.
of God.
How is it that the problems, the one place where you're supposed to be able to talk about the problems in the world and you're supposed to be helping everybody, is the one place they will silence any issue that talks about race? Because
they don't want to talk about that on that platform.
Because racism is alive and well, brother.
Now, why do you think they don't want to talk about it?
Because racism is alive and well, brother.
Because they don't want to mess up their money. And when the church is
that
all
makes
about,
sense.
and when the church is all about their money being
sponsors.
funded and supported by these organizations that obviously deal with racism as a something that boosts their economy or something that's going to take away from their pot, and they don't want none of them problems. They want you to be quiet. They want you to be silent. So y'all not about God. Y'all about yourself.
And also, they are so far removed. That's a black issue. Don't bring all that black stuff over here, because they don't get shot by the police like we do.
They don't get shot, yeah.
That's a black issue. They don't want to hear that shit. But you Christians,
and what's
people of
crazy,
God.
the moment you start doing that, you lack compassion. And any Christian organization that lacks compassion for the needy is not a legit Christian organization.
Well, a whole bunch of them ain't
Matter of fact,
Hey,
if you're
man.
doing missions to Africa, you're doing something else. Because if you can't sit here and handle the problems that plague us right now, if you can't address the issues that plague America right now, you're not doing something godly over there in Africa. You're doing the same BS that you're doing here, you're doing over there. And you got problems. Just like
for the money. It's just because a dude I put when I was talking about I said it on the internet. How can you be a Christian and support Trump?
Yep.
And the dude was like, I don't respect him a lot of his stuff morally, but his policies, I love his policies. His policies basically benefit them. That's basically what it boiled down to. Yeah. I get the tax cuts. I get this, I get that. And then they try to play on that abortion because Trump is against abortion. So they try to use that that's why they use that as the biggest platform. But it really is about your money. That's really what it's about. It ain't got nothing to do with your religion and what you believe.
Kirk learned the hard way
He didn't
that
learn. I ain't
white
gonna get hard on him. I ain't gonna do
Christians, no, I ain't saying it's something wrong with.
No, I was about to say something about Kirk. You was like, he learned.
No,
but
no,
I'm
no.
like, the nigga, you been knew that. You been
He
knew that.
hoped. I'm gonna sit here and say Kirk knew it, but he hoped it wouldn't be that way. He hoped for better. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been prompted to actually feel like he had to voice this.
Well,
do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but me personally, I would have been through with him in 2016
When it happened the first time.
when it happened the first time.
Because if you didn't have a specifics on how you was going to address it.
We always giving them chances.
Yeah, one more time.
Holding that hope.
And you know the excuse
we
was,
always doing that.
I'm going to pray about it.
Pray about it.
That was
he
the
got
excuse.
it.
That's what it made him hold on longer.
You got that
The
award.
whole hope, the whole praying. You can't pray nobody into changing. You have to be the change.
You know what I did like about this video though? He said, I'm protesting. He didn't
He ain't
mandate
asking for nobody else.
He didn't mandate other people because I hate when people do that.
We should.
He protests. You follow him if you want, but other gospel artists, but because you can't tell people that because you mess with their money. You don't know what their lifestyle is like. You don't know what's going on. But it's just like go back to the comics. You over there, and that's where your money at. Who are we? I don't know, man. I could never really do that. But
you're right though. I like
that.
that he did say I'm protesting. That's huge, man.
What's that little pie-faced, goofy-looking motherfucker on TBN? The main pastor. What his name? The white cat.
I don't know.
It ain't but one. He been around 1,000 years. Like
The old dude.
what his name is? The one that's so far up Trump ass. It's ridiculous.
The one that be selling holy water.
No,
Partially,
him.
not partially.
No, not partially. I can't remember dude's name. He a little doofy looking motherfucker, but
I don't be watching it like that.
You
no
know
more.
the stuff that he endorses with Trump. Like, you're not a man of God.
It's another. What's the white woman name too? It's a white lady.
All the makeup.
Paula White.
Paula White. Yeah.
Another one. That she's supposed to be his advisor.
Exactly. And a lot of black people follow Paula White.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
please.
I don't
Man,
know.
they follow. Sad. I mean, you know what it is.
Yeah.
If Jesus talking,
But
who cares? They don't care. They gonna be like, you ain't gonna talk about my Jesus. We love Jesus, and we just hoping those that don't want to do. They use Jesus as a cover up, not to act.
I just hate that, you know, you have to, as black people, you all know this, you have to make them comfortable with you. If you're gonna exist in a world, you have to go out of your way to make them.
you got to
say,
go out your
yeah,
way.
yeah.
That's,
I hate
that.
Marvin's
I
cool.
hate that
Wellington,
part.
Wells a good guy. Alton, he's the
I
bee's
hate that.
knees. You gotta make them comfortable. And the truth of the matter is, I shouldn't have to give a fuck about your comfort. You don't give a fuck about mine. Our only thing to each other is that we be civil. I have to be civil to you, and I hope that you civil to me. But that whole making them comfortable shit, because what it does from afar, it makes you look kind of coonish. It makes you walk that fucking line a little bit. You know, not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time, because we all got to work. We all had jobs, so you understand you got to get along. You know,
Politics.
and politics. But man, bro, there's a dude that I know that works in a corporation. He made vice president. He's so scared of his job. For his job, he is the biggest coon when he around them people. He not like that when he around regular black people, but when he around them at Christmas parties, he be the first one breaking out dancing and be turning flips all on the floor. It's a 50-some-year-old man.
What I like what you
fuck
said
is you
though.
doing?
What I like what you said is that I hate that we go out the way when they don't do it for us. They don't go out the way for. I remember I used to work in corporate, and we used to have these conferences, and the same things that the black folks would get together. We'll be talking, because I used to work in the mission, so we'll be talking, and you always had that one black person. Yeah, y'all need to go. Y'all need to break this up. All the black folks and all these white folks. I said, why we got to go out the way to go talk to them? They ain't coming to talk to us.
Talking to us, exactly.
Why we got to
We
disperse?
always got to make the adjustments, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just aggravating.
And you know why? Because they got the resources.
Yeah, they getting the power.
Until
Man.
you gather your own resources and own your own things. Like, I mean, somebody said it. Was it, man? Omar, Dr. Umar. A lot of people may not like that dude. Whatever you know.
What happened to that cat?
He's still out there.
Still out there?
Oh yeah,
They be out there Tupac and Biggie.
Every time he try to come out, they.
another one, another woke.
But
nigga.
I will say this: this
Attack
man
that
said
nigga.
it right. He said, "What black church do you know that owns their own bank? What black church do you know that owns their own bank? Because all you doing is you taking all that money that you make and you investing in the white banks, and the white banks don't even give loans to black people. So it's
The issue is black folks ain't putting their money in black banks.
Yeah, that's true.
It's black banks out there.
It is.
I'm talking about. But he said the church should own a bank. You make enough money,
But you got to get the people to put the money in there.
But no. The church should own their own bank. You
I get
make
it.
enough money to where you can. Matter of fact, there's a black woman that actually owns her own bank.
Here in Atlanta.
I don't know where it's at, but it's a black woman that owns her own bank.
But you know, the rabbit hole
Outright.
goes so deep. It's beyond that. I think that we almost conditioned, man.
I mean, we are.
To depend on them and to try to gain white people favor for our prosperity.
So why do you
And
think
it's
they
just-
always try to
well,
silence the moment you start
it's
speaking?
It's comedians. How many times has this happened? Let me tell y'all, man. The shit goes so deep. Where you want to try to get into a mainstream club where we are, you know, that's mostly white audiences, and you're funny, you're talented enough, and somebody tells you, well, you got to go hang around them. You got to go make them comfortable with you.
That's what somebody told
Why
me.
the
They don't know
I've
you.
been on TV 3 fucking times. You know what the fuck I did? Why I gotta go over there and stroke a motherfucker off, a stranger? Why I gotta do that? But that's the politics of it, you know, and it's fucked up.
Hey,
But it is what it is.
I see what you're saying, but it's like that on this side. I'm not saying for them. I'm just saying in general.
Well,
it's like
yeah.
trying to, cause you gotta hang out. You gotta hang around Maurice to get on his stage.
No, you don't.
Why you put that man out there?
No,
my bad.
no. I had to disagree with that.
Maurice, my man.
No, but I had
No.
This is
I'm not-
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
No, what I'm
he
saying
has
is
to.
this.
He
You
has
don't
to
have-
see you. He has to
But-
see you
but watch-
enough to know, because you're not
But you ain't
gonna get on all the
got to
time.
get to know him. Over
you-
on our side,
I see what you're saying.
If you're funny,
If you funny,
we gonna rock with
somebody gonna rock with you.
That's it.
But over there,
if you funny, you won't
gotta,
even.
somebody
And they'll
gotta,
tell you.
somebody gotta give you the nod.
They'll
Somebody
tell
gotta say,
you, "Oh,
he's
you
cool."
hilarious. I enjoy. Oh, you're great." Blah blah blah, and you be like, "Then book me." When you over here and you're funny, you're gonna
Somebody
get
fuck
booked.
with you. That's why I always tell new
That's
comics,
just what it is.
I tell new black comics when they come to town, I like, don't be out here smiling in people's face trying to make friends. Get on that fucking stage, be funny, and the word of fucking trash.
And
you ain't gotta say shit to
I'm
nobody.
proof. I know about I've done the white people conference, the CCA, the Christian comedy. I won the showcase. Went back and did more. They kept asking me to do shows. I didn't go this year because I'm like, although you don't want to go to get booked, but you obviously you want to make some connects. I'm making connects. I'm being funny. I'm killing the stage. Y'all asking me to close out shows, but dang, nobody want to book me for nothing. When I do the gospel, when I did the LOL, the small one that you did, you know how many gigs I got out of that? Because I was funny. I go over there and be funny.
It's politics.
And they
It's
told
politics.
me the same
Politics.
thing.
Politics.
They told me, well, they don't know you. They got to know you. Man, when you with the black folks and we see you on stage and you funny, we see you again and you funny, we see you, book him.
Yeah.
You ain't got to come be my friend. Nigga, he funny.
You know why I gotta sign up for shit, and I'm submitting tapes from Comedy Central, my nigga, and other people presenting tapes from a fucking bar, tape with a cell phone.
Man, that's
They
crazy.
get chose.
Man, that just-
Politics.
But like I said, that's just what it is. So I mean, Kirk, man, I'm with you, but y'all already know it's been a separation in the gospel world when it came to gospel Christian. But
Yo, super thankful, Kirk. Speak out.
But again-
But I was about to say, you don't have to comfort them, man. Ain't none of these
But
people, ain't none of these police families that have murdered these people ever sat out. We gonna pray for y'all. None of them.
You can't quite boycott them though.
They on the ball.
Nah, because the only black music that goes is remakes of white Christian songs.
What? Wait, what?
So, like some of the top black songs
Oh,
are remakes of white Christian songs. Like "Break Every Chain."
oh.
Tasha
okay.
Cobb was a
Okay.
white, like that was already recorded by Hillsong or something. Oh no, it's something culture. It was a white group.
Oh, okay. So I ain't familiar with a lot of gospel.
So most of the songs that go for gospel artists, they be
Well, you gotta walk that line.
Hey,
remakes of white.
Do Kirk do that? Cause Kirk say like, oh, this should be
No,
original.
no. Kirk
Stomp. Ain't no white folks did those
always been original.
Yeah.
man, Kirk
But
is cold.
it's
I like-
it's gospel artists. They'll take a white person's song and redo it, and it'll go. Cause like I said, "Break Every Chain" for Tasha Cobb, been made.
Right.
She just redid it, and
Right.
it just took off.
You know, it's with and
So that's the only ones they
Christian
accept?
side is like,
Was the that's
They
the
only
only
accept their remakes of their
you could come with a double one.
you know, but you do well in churches. You do well in church. I do well in churches. It's like,
But what I was saying, hey, look here. I don't understand why we have to be the need to pray for the killer's family when the killer's family don't even pray for them. They don't ever apologize for the killer's actions. They never come to comfort the victims of the killer's actions. We go out our way.
But the killer.
He went out his way to say, and I'm praying for the police family. Man, I get you in a business.
You
but
know why
y'all
he
ain't
said
got
that,
to pray
right?
I
for
know
them.
why he said that.
Because them police officers probably funding that doggone double ward, or they got connection to it.
I don't even say that.
I ain't gonna
He
do that.
said it because of what happened the last time. He wanted to make sure that he was neutral.
Yeah, neutral. Play
To
both
try
sides.
to get it, play both sides, and they still
They still
said
didn't play it.
no, nigga.
So, hey, look at this, black folks. No matter how
they say?
neutral you
No,
try to
nigga.
come across,
no, nigga.
they don't want to deal with your issues or your problems. Flat out.
Yeah.
The white Christian community has said they want no parts of black issues, even though the people that are causing the issues are white.
They care about the black issues as long as it benefit them. NFL.
Oh, yeah.
That's a prime example. We'll care about your issues as long as we get a benefit out of it.
That's crazy. They've been throwing AIDS benefits, ain't curing no AIDS. They've been throwing cancer benefits, ain't done raised millions and ain't barely curing anybody.
You cool as long as you're not independently thinking.
Yeah. But they will rock with you.
And what's so crazy is I'm sure people listen to this now, but they're racist. Ain't nobody racist, man. I got plenty of white friends. I got white friends I trust more than I do blood family. You know what I'm saying?
I got no white friends, to be honest.
I mean, I do for the military. I got, but because it ain't that. But the thing of it is, they ain't. I'm not gonna be friends with nobody that I have to constantly prove myself to that I'm cool.
Right.
That is ridiculous. That's not a friend. If you constantly gotta be, the one token black dude in the group, or if you're a comedian and you do most of the white crowds and all you do is get up there and do self-deprecating racial jokes to win over them people, those are not good audience members.
Yeah.
They're laughing at you, not with you, you fucking idiot. I don't care who you are.
And let's be real clear. It's people that's good in a lot of these races. Period. It's great people. We're all human race with all that other stuff. But there's a difference between regular white and corporate white. Corporate white is guided by their greed.
Oh, by the green, man.
And that money.
They don't care what color you are.
So if you bring anything that disrupts that,
yeah. And that's all that would. That speech is going to disrupt my sponsors, like you said.
They're
not going to take
corporate
it
white, and like you can sit here, the people that's on the playing field with you, y'all dope, y'all cool, but the moment they graduate up into that corporate white,
especially on TBN,
there's a rule
they
book.
played it on TBN. What they play Devil Wars on TBN?
TBN.
Oh yeah. So it's sponsors, like you said before.
It's
commercials.
The
them.
people you cool with now, white, black, white, whatever. Once they graduate into that corporate money, that's when they start going, hey man, don't come here with this, because they have a rule book and they not wavering.
It's a grimy game, man. It's just like people on T.I. asked about what he said about Iggy Azalea. I know it's a little bit off topic, but he said she started acting different when she noticed that she did not need black dollars no more.
When the black dollars made your ass.
Black artists do that too. When they feel like I can get this white money, it's corporate. If I'm in good with the corporate,
ASAP.
I don't need Kanye. I don't need y'all no more.
We built you, nigga.
We built you, nigga.
Don't forget where you came from. We built you.
Hey, what like Jay-Z say? Dame Dash said he made me. We'll make another one.
One of the coldest lines in hip hop history.
So
Dame Dash say whatever the fuck he want to say from here to eternity. That line there sums it up. Nigga, make another one.
So
I double dog that.
I ain't gonna say we built you.
No,
I am saying
the black dollars built you. That's what I'm saying. The black dollars built you.
They was your black folks were your core support. They were the core. They were the strength.
Without us, you wouldn't be when you at today.
They posted you.
That's
true. That's true. Matter of fact, most of the artists don't get recognition until they see until they see your following. Then you cross over.
That corporate somewhere.
Yeah.
Look at.
If there is a Illuminati, that's where they at.
Kanye been ranting now, talking about Jesus is King, and
he had to come back to his core audience.
Man,
he switched. He went to the gospel. That ain't his core.
No, he talking about he went to black
that is
folks
his core.
Gospel?
Black folks is still.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He went,
you gotta think people that listen to gospel still listen to hip hop, all that. Like,
you heard the new album?
Man, the junk is 27 minutes long. We was playing it and it was over so quick, and my boy said, "Oh, that's it." I was like, "That was the album."
I ain't interested in it.
He was playing it in the car. It ain't nothing but like 2-minute songs. It's 1 minute, 2 minute songs.
He ain't doing nothing Kirk Franklin ain't did.
Oh, okay.
He is.
They're the shortest songs I ever heard in my life.
He ain't doing nothing Kirk Franklin did. Matter of fact, if you want to hear some real, I went straight to Kirk Franklin after that.
The whole album is 27 minutes.
Damn.
I went to his college dropout. This college dropout was like 70 minutes, 78 minutes.
What people do to go to corporate, but you sure can tell when an artist ain't made it to corporate yet, and they doing anything to get attention. Tank. Let's talk about Tank.
Ooh.
Tank said that you can suck a penis as a dude twice.
Yeah.
And not like it, and you ain't gay. Let me tell you something, Tank. You was a goddamn lie.
He been waiting to tell you this, Tank.
You was a goddamn lie. If you thinking about sucking a dick twice, you gay as far as I'm concerned. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with gay, but don't fucking be sitting here dilly-dallying and fucking tiptoeing through the tubulars about this shit. If there's a penis in your mouth for the rest of your existence, if the penis in your mouth willingly, you are gay, sir. Give a fuck about what the fuck you talking about.
Wait a minute.
If you have a dickhead, a
willingly,
shaft, and balls in your mouth.
It could be not willingly. Okay.
Yeah, you getting raped in jail. That's something else.
Yeah, that's
but if you willingly, let me tell you something. If you got a penis within a yard of your face and you ain't at a doctor's appointment,
if you willingly,
a penis shouldn't need a naked dick should not be within a yard of your face and you not at the doctor.
Well, it's the way you look at this thing.
The fuck is wrong with Tank?
I don't even know why he entertained the conversation. But I mean, to each their own.
Tank, I done heard stories about Tank though.
He was talking about himself. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah.
He was really talking about himself.
He partake some dicks.
He was like, I done tried it twice and I ain't even like it. That made me gay.
Baskin Robbins. He got 31 flavors of dick in his mouth. He did that shit before. I done heard stories about little parties and shit.
If you brush a nigga dick,
brush it
and apologize, you gay. Cause you know.
Wait. So what about when the barber lean all on your arm and shit?
He can't apologize.
You know what's crazy? What do? You slowly move your arm.
Yeah,
you retract that bitch in like a turtle.
Cause the thing is, if you apologize, you gotta acknowledge that you touched the nigga dick.
Nigga, you pull your arms in like a goddamn T-Rex.
Barbers be so intense in the cut that you.
And
you can't say he did it, and he can't apologize.
You try to act like it ain't happened.
You got to act like it didn't happen.
You gotta act like it.
I'm telling you, if you brush a nigga penis and you apologize, you gay.
You ever just look at him and be like,
no, you don't make eye contact with a nigga after you didn't graze dick now. You don't make no eye contact with a nigga after you graze dick.
You can't acknowledge it.
Nigga, you are in gay land, nigga, if you fucking doing that. We are in Atlanta, though. I had a barber that I had thought was a dude, and the same thing happened with the crotch. I ain't feel nothing. I had to what the fuck going on? And then I realized this a woman, and she got the little hormone shit with the little facial hair. This bitch had a parking lot between her leg. It was a space. And I was like, shit. So now I done pull my arm back, but I'm trying to think, what the fuck? Could she sound like a dude? And she got facial hair? This motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I just left it alone, man. I'm going to give myself a headache, man. This Atlanta, you know.
Nah, man. Nah, that was ridiculous, man. Come on, man. Just be gay, man.
Just be gay.
Stop playing.
You are. That's the actual meaning of gay.
Yeah.
Homosexuality is liking
penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same sex.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Same sex.
Yeah.
It's homosexuality.
This is crazy, man.
And nobody's here to shame you for it. But
don't try to do that.
You can't change the rules.
Get your ass on.
I thought y'all, I thought the gay community didn't like stuff like that though.
Some of them,
like they don't like that you playing this back and forth.
Well, I mean, they saw the video and was like, he gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They snapped when they said, honey child, you like it. Whatever.
They said it like that.
You like it. Buy a new outfit. Get over it. You like it. He crazy. That boy is a flame.
What they call no. They say he's family.
Oh, he family.
When a gay person identify another person, they say he's family.
Oh,
hey man, and he, I think, I mean,
and then they probably do that. Thing, what's the?
you can't even do it right. He did that so horribly, man.
Or they do their mouth like the words taste delicious. Words don't taste delicious.
That's probably what.
Yeah,
that's
man.
probably what Tate was tasting in his song. Woo woo woo.
Sit your ass up there.
When we
and said it so confidently.
Confidently.
It was hard. It's hard to listen to this.
Like Malik Yoba and all these people coming out with this stupid shit. Shut your ass up, man. You gay.
Do you think they just doing it for the publicity?
No, they gay and they trying to push it to make it normalized. That's all it is. Just say it.
It's already normal.
Just say it. Say you gay.
That's the issue. Is like it's normal. It's normal already.
Hey,
stop all that.
What did get me with the whole Tank situation is he came back and he was like, man, it was jokes. It was the moment. It was the situation. And then he went into that whole thing about y'all just stop being homophobic. I was like, uh-oh.
That's the
Y'all
first
stop-
thing they go to.
Y'all stop being homophobic.
If you're comfortable with
Because
your manhood.
homophobia plagues our community the most.
I thought phobia means fear.
It plagues our
Yeah,
community
that is
the
what-
most, and it is just as damaging as racism. You a goddamn lie.
Now,
Nigga.
that's
Nigga.
some bull crap.
Now, when I hear black people say that shit,
Don't compare no
My-
gay
my
rights
blood
to civil
boils.
rights.
They
man,
they
like-
gone. Ain't never been the same. Ain't now gay man been pulled over by the police because he was listening to Lizzo. Ain't none of them been pulled over by the police because they
Ain't
jamming
no
all
German-
my
ain't
single
no German
ladies.
Shepherd's been
all my single
stuck
ladies.
sicked on you, and
And that's a choice.
They ain't never
Being
had
gay-
German
being-
Shepherds sicked on
Being
them.
gay is a choice. Being black is not a choice.
It ain't even that. What we've endured, it ain't nothing to compare.
well, I'm not gonna say it's a choice because some people are born gay, but still, don't fucking disrespect a fucking whole race of people,
But-
and they struggle for 400 years by comparing.
Ain't
you
nothing to compare.
want to
But-
take a dick in the ass to the fucking.
Ain't nothing to compare.
But what I'm
Nothing
saying
to
is, I can act like if
You
let's
can
just say
fake it. You can fake
I
it.
can fake not
yeah.
being gay.
Yeah, you can.
for to not get beat
Yeah.
up or shot by a police.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I can't fake not being black.
But that ain't even
So
the
don't
thing.
even try to compare that.
They
Stop
not
that.
going out their way to persecute you because you gay. They not.
Right.
Nigga, you
They
ain't,
have though.
they ain't never sick the German Shepherd on you
Well, yeah,
because you had heels on. Nigga,
Nah,
is
nah.
them Manolo boots?
Like I said, yes, gay people have died over being over their gender. I mean, over their choice of.
But it ain't a system that's
Well, it ain't a system
designed,
designed
to
to
keep
keep
them
you under.
from flowing
Yep.
and
Yeah.
growing in the economy.
So
You
don't
know
do that,
why? Because
Tank.
it's white gay people. Matter of fact, there were more there were probably more white slave owners than there were black gay people. White gay slave owners than there were black gay people. Period.
Wait, what? I'm trying to do a visual. What the fuck?
I don't know what the hell is that.
What the
I
hell
don't
is that?
know what the hell. I was trying to get it.
I'm trying to follow it. What the fuck happened?
I couldn't follow that.
What the hell you speak of?
Hey, I got caught up in the moment.
Ah.
What the hell?
It
There was,
was a
more
lot.
white gay. There was more white gay slave owners than what?
That sounds
There
like a
were
line on
there were-
Dolemite.
There were white. Then there were white. Then there were black gay men.
I got all kind of visuals.
I couldn't figure
Gay
out
people walk around with their shirt tied in the front, walk around picking cotton.
I couldn't figure out what it was going. I can't wait to see this again. Hey man,
Hey, Marvin's back was on the wall. That nigga-
What happened?
Did you have like a escalator bring you back to the?
What was that? Excuse me? Excuse me?
where the facts came from?
Excuse me?
Y'all ain't shit.
Man.
I was trying to go with you, man. I was there. I was like,
But-
I was getting ready to say, yeah, that's right, but
But it does make sense. It was more white gay slave owners than actual gay slaves.
Do you think it's like some of the masters was
So what I was saying
screwing
is,
the dudes?
so what I was
So
saying
some of the
is that-
masters was screwing the
This is
male
my-
slaves?
This is my point. what I was saying was, you can't even compare it because they was the ones that was oppressing. You was getting oppressed by this. Pick that cotton, boy. They wasn't doing all that, but they was pick the cotton, son. Hey y'all, pick that cotton,
Hey.
y'all.
that definitely need
Oh
a
my
fact
God.
check, man.
That was funny.
There was more white gay,
Hey, what?
gay owners than gay
What?
black men,
What happened?
gay black slaves. I don't even think they talk about gay slaves, man.
No, I know.
I don't even really know if they exist. I don't think they would worry about being gay back then.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Dolemite.
But
Outstanding movie.
shout out to the whole cast of Dolemite.
Eddie
man.
Murphy, man. Thank you. Thank you for coming, getting off the couch. That's what he said. He said, I just felt like getting off the couch, man. Because that movie was, man, dude, that first scene, bro, I rewind that thing about 30 times that ring-a-ling-ding, ding-dong-ding, ring-a-ding-dong,
It's-
ding-dong-ding.
see,
Would you
what-
play this red and bear for me?
What's so crazy is, man, y'all are younger than me, man. I remember being a shorty in the 70s, and I didn't know what it was, but my dad walking around the house talking about down in the jungle deep, line 7
Dang, that's
65 monkey feet. Monkey said, motherfucker, can't you see you stepping on my goddamn feet? And we be laughing. My mama said, don't stop saying that in front of them kids, you know. And I remember
crazy,
that, man.
dude.
Petey Weestraw talking about that. I didn't know what he was talking about, but I remember hearing them just talking about it. Party records, man. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
the fact that you would go back, like I was YouTubing the scenes that they were recreating,
Oh my God.
and it was exact. I couldn't do nothing but
And
laugh, bro.
He from Arkansas, my home state.
So you know them cities?
Which
he was-
one?
the-
Forest City, yeah.
Yeah, but then the other guy, the
other
Brody,
guy-
he from somewhere in Arkansas too.
I can't remember what place, but yeah, I know them cities.
Man.
Forest City is on the way to Memphis.
That
You got
joker
to
made
pass
10
that.
million,
Let
brother.
me tell y'all something, man. Wesley Snipes did that.
Yeah,
Man,
everybody
That
love Wesley,
dude-
man.
But the dude he played act like that. That's how he be talking in the movies. Man, Wesley did a damn good job, man. That
Hey.
dude be talking like that.
Dang, man. Hey, that movie, lad. I actually probably gonna go home and watch some of them.
I was saying, it's hasn't been a movie that you can laugh out loud to
Man.
in a long
A
time.
long time. You're right.
When you be scanning through comedy
Yeah.
movies or comedy, you don't see. We done already rewatched so many other classics. We just done with it. I was like, where is that classic movie?
Man.
This it.
Hey, I'm excited to see this coming to America too now, man.
Yeah.
But Dolemite,
This he killed.
I
man.
laughed.
That mama said cornbread early meat, and they said, man, I want to see that shit.
The
That
movie-
went on to be one of the Black Coke classics of all time.
Nigga,
Man,
that
when he
junk-
sat there and just the punching her, when they came in and seen the white woman in the bed, he made me do. Bitch, is you crazy?
Now, let me ask y'all something. 'Cause we doing a review. We being honest. If you had to change one thing, or you was gonna be critical of one thing of the movie, what would it be for you?
Man, I was enjoying it.
don't
I
know,
haven't
man.
gotten to the point to where I was trying to pick it apart because I
I
was
didn't pick it
so
apart.
I was so at shock at how good it was that I didn't. It was hard for me to find any. I liked everything, even when he got behind Lunel with the knife. Bitch, why you being so selfish? Give me the money.
And I respect that too, cause he employed a lot of comedians
He
that
did,
would have
he
never
did.
even been able to be in that movie.
There's
Wesley.
one thing that struck me though,
Lunel.
man. It's like Ed is such a good impressionist. I just felt like he could have did Dolemite's voice. He did it as him. Almost like Jimmy Early.
Okay.
He almost sounded like Jimmy
Okay,
Early. That was
okay.
like
Jimmy got band.
Jimmy got soul.
That's what he did.
Jimmy got
So
soul.
I think he could have did Dolemite because Dolemite's voice is so distinctive. He
Yeah,
could have did it, man.
It is deeper.
Yeah, it's deeper,
It's
raspier.
It's a little
Yeah.
heavier. So I said, yeah. That was my initial response. Was that
Yeah,
my
yeah,
initial
yeah,
response
yeah,
was
yeah.
I couldn't get Eddie out.
Because when
I
he
couldn't
say
get
put your
him.
weight on it, Dolemite has a way of saying put your weight on it, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Dolemite
it was
has
different,
a-
you know.
Yeah, his octaves was a little high, but outside of that, man,
Hey
when
man,
they was doing the punching, the scenes,
yo, I laughed, dude.
when the ceiling was falling down.
Yeah,
that
and that's
whole-
actually happened. You go back and watch the
And
old
watch
movie.
it happen.
It happened.
They showed the scene in
And
the
the
thing.
fireworks
Yep.
went off, man.
Hey, he told me
Hey.
that was funny.
I laughed.
They laugh hard, dog.
Man, I laughed.
And
my
as
ass off.
comedians, we gotta respect his perseverance, man. Like, he gon',
Oh, yeah.
He
The
let
real
nothing,
Dolemite.
He let nothing stop him. You know,
And
he
they tried to
just
buy. Then they want to try to get over on him, and he
Yep.
was like, "Nah."
Yeah, that's what I really respect. Like the premise of the movie and the message of the movie was very inspiring, bro.
Yeah.
How much
I ain't
did
gonna
you?
lie.
The undertone, man, it was so they did that
That joint
product
was
was
inspiring,
cold.
bro.
How much did you know about Dolemite prior to the actual?
I didn't really know. I just know about the movie, but I didn't. I know about Rudy Ray more from Sirius XM.
Okay.
I would start hearing it on Sirius XM. I was like, oh, who is this? You know,
I knew about it,
But I
of
didn't
course,
really
from
know
my
about it,
dad. But then,
but I didn't know they was the
forgot
same people
about it
either.
until the Chronic came out. And when the Chronic came out, and then Dog Style after, and they had all them skits in there, and there was Dolemite. I was like, that's Dolemite. all that, these nuts, all that. He got that from Dolemite. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So, I mean, I got reintroduced to it, and it's been a part of. You know,
It's
I've
a part
known
of the
about
culture.
it. Yeah, it's part of the culture for years. You know,
Man, yeah, because that was dope. I mean, you always hear about Dolemite, and I seen clips. Of course, because I was going through a phase where I was just looking at pimp movies. Where I went through that phase, so I used to just watch all them. Like, what's the other one? Willie. Because I just know
Willie Green.
I know the movie. I just know it. Dang it, what is the name?
Black exploitation
It's
movie.
a black exploitation. Cause I know the dude named Willie. Cause he's like Willie.
Man, it's so
You
many.
got to have vision. I was going through that whole phase, bro. So,
I was impressed, and then what made me even, like I said, man, I had a smile on my face because he from Arkansas. Him and the actual guy that was already down
I
there.
didn't know they was from Arkansas. I did not.
When you see somebody that's doing well, because it ain't too many of us that's out there that's really doing well. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody that represent from a place you come from, they was like, "Nigga, we doing great." Yeah, because we got the fuck out of Arkansas.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have resources like that for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I come to Georgia, man. When I sit here and tell you, I take advantage of all this because you don't have this many affluent. Like there's some affluency out there, but it's not as seen as it is here, where it's apparent and it bleeds through the actual black experience in America.
Yeah.
That's Georgia.
Man, that
And
doggone.
So to see somebody from Arkansas that was doing well, I ain't gonna lie, man. It made me smile a lot more. Like
It made me remember too how much nakedness was on them album covers because
that was crazy.
as a kid, that was amazing. Cause he had like 5-6 albums and they all had a bunch of naked motherfuckers on there.
He said that's
They
what
was
they
some
want
white
to see.
women too.
He said that's what they want to see.
That's what they
That
want to see.
he made me do it. Bitches, he said,
Man.
"Hey, I love the part where they was reading the reviews too." He said, well,
Always
what
in the comments. And they tell you know, don't worry about that.
What the reviews say?
But you know what?
Say? And he said you and Craig Robinson had to read the first review. Said Dolemite. What?
Dull.
Dolemite.
But the dope part that nigga said though, he was like, man, hey, but it's gonna make people want to see what they talking about.
No.
Like.
He said the last one was the one where he said, "We said, what your review say?
Yeah.
It's rude, crude, and
Something.
some other. It's crass.
Yeah.
And I think one of Craig's was like, this is the worst movie out because these people ain't doing nothing but yelling. They're yelling their lines. They out here hollering lines.
He said, can you? Is there an angle where they can really
dude, say
show
that
that they
no
hitting
angle.
each other?
This motherfucker Kung
no
Fu was
angle.
horrible, man.
There's
That
no
Kung
angle.
Fu was horrible.
Like they ain't even hit each other.
Man, that Kung Fu was horrible. And the Eddie Murphy version of Dolemite, the fighting was actually better. You go back and look at the original, it's worse.
Nigga, it's worse.
It's worse.
Nigga, and the nigga said, "Is this supposed to be a comedy?" Like, nah. It's supposed to be funny. Man, shout out to Eddie,
so
man.
when he did say it was rude, crass, he's like, yeah. That's what I like to hear because that's gonna make them want to go see it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that had me
But
rolling.
but I'll leave it on that because that I ain't gonna lie though. That interview from his former manager was kind of talking about how Eddie Murphy really didn't like or rock with Rudy Ray Moore. Like he didn't rock with Dolemite. Like, and he's like, because Dolemite wanted to be in one of his movies, and he, especially Harlem Nights, like he booked everybody but didn't book Dolemite. So he was like, he kind of like downed it. I was like, dang.
When did that come out? When did
It came out today.
Oh,
I seen it today. You
no,
gotta go
it
check His
came
former
out.
manager.
The interview. Okay,
Yeah, the interview with Dolemite former manager.
where's the interview at?
It's on Comedy Hype.
Boy, Comedy Hype.
Comedy Hype is on it, boy.
Comedy Hype, you want
John,
Shout out to Comedy Hype, man.
Boy.
He got
Y'all
that interview with
getting
the
them
former
interviews,
manager.
boy.
So he's like Eddie Murphy. But
it? The
hey,
people he get.
Show the rest of our interview, John.
right.
Hey, the people he get. That's when Vlad come scoop them up.
Oh yeah, because he came and got Jason Weaver.
Yeah.
Jason
Well, he
Weaver.
already put it out.
He came and got somebody else after that. But that's crazy.
Godfrey.
Trailblazer.
Off on fucking Vlad. Y'all see that shit?
I gotta watch it.
You gotta go see that shit. Godfrey goes unconscious, man. Like just going in about white people And shit, he told Vlad, you know,
You talking about the one where he was
money
talking about
off the black community, you know. You gotta go see this.
I ain't see that one.
I mean, it ended well, but he went on a tangent, man. He just got.
I do.
Shout out to Godfrey, man.
Hey, Godfrey out
respect
there,
you, brother.
man.
Woo, man.
Godfrey out there, because I like the stuff he started talking about how white women are portrayed as superheroes. Like, man, y'all become victims. Black women need to be getting. They're tired of them being over sexualized. Tired of they can't get a role unless they sleeping with a white man, which is absolutely true. Disney ain't even giving black men positive roles. You got the Little Mermaid coming out. Her father's Latino.
That Little Mermaid bothers you, man.
Yeah.
You bring that Little Mermaid up, boy.
You don't like that for real.
Nah, I'm not even gonna support it. I'm not gonna support it.
Hey man, about to boycott Little Mermaid, boy.
The father, the man she loved is the man she fall in love with is white. The father is. So guess what? His wife is black. So all black women is going to white men now. What's the other one?
It's
that's coming
about
out?
10 episodes of
There's
Wellington.
a new sitcom
going in on Little
with
Mermaid.
Billy Gardell, and it's a Nigerian woman that's supposed to play the love interest of Billy Gardell. So that's white. Scandal, white. There's who else? I got.
But I mean that's why. And if you look at Dolemite, man, he employed a lot of black people, and I love the role that he made them white people play. Like them white folks had to do what them black folks were telling them to do. If you notice in that movie,
you ain't seen a honky dance.
Man, I love that joke. Even with the like, I'm employing y'all. Like that nigga was a Eddie Murphy, man. Appreciate you getting off the couch, man. It's crazy how you could come off from a sabbatical like that and then just be on. Even with Dave Chappelle, it's like both of them came from a long break and then came back with the vengeance, man.
Speaking of break, though, what y'all think about Eddie Murphy going back to stand up?
I think I told somebody like I'd rather see him. I would love to see the special of his first time on stage. And everybody like, nah, I'd love to see that joint.
I'm gonna tell you why, because we don't want to taint the visual of Eddie Murphy being king.
Eddie King, man.
Because it takes work to be a polished act.
That's why I say
my thoughts on
first time on stage.
I mean, put that as B footage. That as B footage in the actual making to show the progress of Eddie Murphy up until the final product. I could dig that.
Yeah,
I could dig that. But to allow that to be the whole special, boy, man,
I'm scared, man. Eddie, my idol, man. I don't want him to come back and it don't be right.
And not be good.
Nigga, because he owed them that damn special 2020. Next year, man.
They put let me tell you something. The time strength. When they give you that money, they want that thing back. Like they wanted you call them to do a special. They gave Jeff Foxworthy. We was at a Q&A with Jeff Foxworthy at Laughing Skull, and they told him they gave him a special. HBO, I think it was HBO gave him a special. And they said we want you to have a new hour in 6 months.
Wow, he get done.
Non-comics. I know to y'all it seems like that's easy. That's fucking easy. Hard, man. Because you got to think somebody's first special, that's usually 7 to 10 years worth of material, they first special. And then when you see somebody come back that following fucking year with another fucking special, that's a lot of work. That's why people get writers. Because it's like, that's hard, man. That's fucking hard.
You do, and it's good to have somebody bounce out, but because a lot of jokes don't even mature because you start finding a joke is never finished. It really ain't. Like you can work on that and you can add so many different layers. That's why they told me I had to do 6 months. That's why when some of these people rush their specials, you allow them to put that kind of time on you, your jokes are still babies.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 6 months ain't even scratching no surface. You're going to have.
He can do it, though.
You can have.
It's Eddie, man. It's Eddie. Yeah. Don't be scared for Eddie.
Though.
It's Eddie. He's gonna.
We gonna enjoy Eddie one way, but we gonna know that. We gonna know that. Oh man, that could have been more there. They put him on a time straight, and when you put that kind of pressure on somebody, man,
it's hard to watch comedy as a comedian.
Yeah,
we too critical. It's hard for us to enjoy it. One little thing ain't right, it throw us. I ain't lying. We look at comedy different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I go back and enjoy Bill Burr's the first part of his special. I really like that.
Yeah.
When he started going in on Michelle doing the book tour. I remember when first ladies, if you got to give it to Republicans, nobody knows them. What was Bush's wife? Nobody knows. Okay, Becky, Dove.
They
What?
about to do a documentary on Patrice O'Neal.
That's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be
Hey,
dope.
y'all realize Patrice's ex was supposed to be doing that documentary.
Somebody took it from her.
She was getting funded. She was getting sponsored. It was her and some other guy. They was getting sponsored. They was doing. This was back in, man. I don't get me wrong with the time. But her and another person was supposed to be doing the documentary. They were getting sponsors. They had people paid it. They had like a starter. What's that thing? A Kickstarter. A Kickstarter, and they made up their goal. And then nobody ever seen the documentary. So people start saying, "Where's the documentary? We gave you our money. We helped you. We really believed that you was gonna do it." They said, "Well, Comedy Central kept giving us the runaround."
Wow.
And so everybody, and then they had, like people were dropping by and, doing their drops on what they had to say. They recorded people and all that other stuff. They recorded people. They recorded Bill. They recorded Colin Quinn. They recorded everybody, giving their thoughts on it, and they were supposed to put it all together.
Wow.
I know
That'd be dope though to see Patrice. I mean, a lot of people don't even know who that cat is, man. But he would have been.
So it's funny
Would've been dope.
that Bill Burr is picking it up. That's funny to me because they were
That's good.
supporting her to do it. It ain't never happened. A lot of people, you go online and see the comments, they blasting her.
She got that money though.
We gave you.
She gone. Get that money. All right, man.
That's about it, dog.
Look, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
Dolomite.
Go check out Dolemite, man.
Man.
Yep.
It's a funny movie. Ring-a-ding-dong.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding-dong.
Ding-dong-ding.
Ring-a-ling-a-ding-dong.
That's my favorite song right there. Make sure y'all go check it out,
What
man.
Snoop Dogg say?
Man, I
Hey,
know
man,
he laughed about
I
5,000
can't play
times.
this on the radio.
Man, that's the new shit. Ring-a-ding-dong.
He kept trying to
Played it
convince
with
Snoop.
Velvet
Man,
Me.
I can't play this on the radio.
But go check it out, man. Make sure you follow Unmanageable Negroes, Alton
The
Walker Show.
UN comedian Marvin H on Instagram and Twitter. Get at your boy.
Comedian Wellington Ojukwu on Instagram, Wellington OJUKWU, Wellington Juku on Facebook, Wellington JUKU.
We're going to have a show coming up, man. One of these days, we're going to do a live show, man. So y'all
Yes.
stay tuned to that, man.
Y'all stay tuned.
All right, man. We out of here, man.
And share them
Appreciate y'all.
videos, y'all. Share every video we put up, individually
Yes,
or as a
sir.
group.
Feel free to comment, like, share. Feel free to comment, like, share.
We out.
Peace.
Ring-a-la-ding-dong, yeah.